Um,
Bonjour again. I hope you're still with me. We had a little problem with the internet there, but we're back on to finish our three-course meal tonight. Hope you're all still with me. Again, here we're with Sebastian Cheney, Master Pastry Chef. We just did here this microwave marshmallow with a creme anglaise, and now we're going to finish up, and he's going to show us this garnish, really cool garnish. He's going to show us, actually not too hard to do. So here again, Sebastian, he's going to finish up for us. So.
Well, we have finished island.
Yes, got our marshmallow island.
Marshmallow island. I put the oil on the second
ladle.
Ladle.
Ladle. How do you say in French?
Louche.
Oh, louche. Louche. Ladle. So you just oiled up the outside with a little. You should use cooking spray. I think you just use a little peanut oil.
I put the sugar in a saucepan with 50 grams of water.
Water. Okay, so 50 grams of water to
200 grams of sugar.
Oh, okay, so 200 grams of sugar to 50 grams of water, and you're gonna make a caramel, right?
I make a caramel.
Okay. I think he's gonna pop that over on the stove. Now, is that a high heat, a medium heat?
High.
Okay, so we're gonna do that on a high heat, and we're gonna make a caramel.
Or you can prepare your dish.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to prepare the first two courses. I'm just going to move you over here a little bit. All right. So as you can remember, we were doing our chicken roulade. We poached that chicken roulade for about 10 minutes, and this is what we got. I went ahead and took it out of the plastic. Removed it from the plastic, let it cool for just a minute, really hot. Yeah, this is what you get. See how it seals up when cooked? Yeah, it turned out really nice. Nice and cooked. It feels still moist. A couple of different ways you can cut this. A lot of people like to cut them into medallions, little circular medallions. So just, you can maybe cut that in four. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to make one cut on a biased to present. I kind of like that. So I'm going to use a serrated knife. It's going to make a nice clean cut. So, like I said, I'm going to go on the bias. Be a nice presentation. So very carefully. You don't want to ruin this nice. Just going to cut on the bias like so. Same thing with this guy here. Just cut a nice bias. Again, you can do medallions. There's it. Sebastian hooked me up here with a plate. Okay, set this up where you can see it. All right, so let's see our final outcome. Boom. See that spinach in there, gets a nice color. Once you could smell it, you can really smell that mushroom and that sweet onion in there. I could see by squeezing it, it's still nice and moist. So beautiful, right? Nice presentation. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bechamel sauce. So again, we made our bechamel cream sauce, and I just added a little Dijon salt and pepper at the end. And this is what we got. I went ahead and tasted it. As Sebastian was cooking, salt was perfect. It was right on. Get that little bite from the mustard. Got a nice consistency. Coats the back of the spoon nicely. Nice and smooth, no lumps. So I kept that hot. I think I'm going to show you a plating technique that I used last week. It's called the spoon drag. You want to take a little sauce, plate it about 7 o'clock. But you can change it up. Last week I just did straight back and forth, one straight line. This way I'm actually going to turn the plate and just do a swoop. So it's going to be around like that. It's like such. So as you can see me, just again one time, like that. And then you get a nice presentation like that. Again, I used the back side of the spoon. I didn't use the tip. I was on the side with the bottom of the spoon facing away, and just kind of turned the plate as I went, just like you're painting a picture. Nice little plate presentation like that. All right, I'm gonna go grab 2 nice pieces here. And I think I might just stack them up like so. Okay, I'm gonna save these 2 for me for later.
It smells so good, Greg.
Thank you. Sebastian tasted, we did a test run earlier, tasted it. We got the A-OK from the French chef. So,
Good chef, Greg.
Again, and since I've been here in Paris, nothing but great people, met such kind people, and everyone's been really eager to share their culture and their cuisine with me, which, it's something that they're really proud of here is their cuisine. It's something that we've been developing for a long time, and, they're just really proud of it, and I'm so happy they always want to share what they have with me, and, we always sit together and we share a meal together with some wine, kind of the way I grew up. Always having a nice dinner. It's more of a social event, and just enjoying this food together. So I hope you're enjoying and having a good time with me.
The caramel is ready in 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. So what? That was maybe 3-4 minutes.
It's 2 minutes. When it's brown, it's okay.
Okay, so you want it to brown. I'm trying to get, obviously, all seen caramel. I'm trying to get to that brown. Again, that was 200 grams of sugar to 50 grams of water, right into a saucepan on high heat. Looks like it's bubbling over there, so yeah, definitely you want that on high heat. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little parsley. We got some parsley from our garden out back here at our kitchen. Just some nice fresh organic parsley that we grow in the back. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of that on for garnish. So you can always accompany a vegetable or a starch with this too. You could do a potato, anything that you want to do along with this. So first course, second course. Again, I said we were going to do œuf mimosa. Of course, œuf mimosa translates to egg flour in French. You might know it as a deviled egg. We thought it might be a little too long to do it all today, so I went ahead and pre-did a video, which you can find on YouTube if you want to make this whole meal. We showed you the procedure, ingredients, pretty easy procedure. We made a mayonnaise from scratch, which is what I wanted to show you today. So it was a homemade mayonnaise. I showed you the proper technique to a soft-boiled egg. And this is what we got, our œuf mimosa. I garnished it with a little paprika, chive from our garden, and that fresh parsley from our garden. So there we got our first course of mimosa. All right, you want to show the camera here where we're at? So
the caramel is ready.
So it's bubbling. It's at that.
You need to stop with cold water.
Oh, okay. So we're putting it in cold water to stop the cooking. Beautiful. I can't wait to eat this.
You need to wait a few seconds before take the spoon and put on the
ladle.
Well,
the ladle. Beautiful. Also cool. So he's gonna take the spoon. He's gonna take the caramel and he's gonna drizzle it. Use over the ladle, using the ladle as a form. So it's gonna create a dome that we're gonna put on top for garnish. So I think underneath he's just using a silk pad. I'm sure you could use a cutting board or a piece of wax paper or parchment paper at home, if that's what you have. So this is a really cool technique. And again, I think, what do we have here? Water, sugar, and a ladle. So something I'm sure you have at the house that you could do. Really, guys, why don't you guys get a close look at this and watch this procedure.
When you have a fil, comment on dit, fil, a dress, non, c'est pas dress, c'est fil. You fill on ladle.
Okay, so he's just not putting a lot on there. just touching the tip with it, and he's drizzling it
Touch
just all around.
and turn around. Yes.
That's so cool. Beautiful. Looks like he's doing a pretty good amount on there. Doesn't look like there's any pattern to it. He's just kind of drizzling it on there. It's gonna be like a little cage for your dessert. All right, so just breaking the little excess off.
Break
So that cools immediately, huh?
after. It's easy to.
Comes right off.
Take.
Look at that. So you got
After you put
right on top for a garnish.
the cage.
That cage. That's so cool. I know the lighting's a little bad. I want to give you a closer look at that. If I can block some of the light. So that's what we got there. Creme anglaise, floating marshmallow island that we made in the microwave. Just egg whites and sugar, and that caramel cage glaze on there. I tasted this the other day. It's amazing. All right, so there you guys have it. Didn't take that long, not too much ingredients. We have our 3 courses. We have our œuf mimosa, nice little creamy egg dish, good with some white wine. Also, we did our poached chicken roulade. You learned how to poach today. We poached that in just some simmering water. Again, we made our bechamel sauce, our base mother sauce, and we added just a little bit of Dijon for that little tang. It's going to go nice with the chicken on a cold night. Inside, we had some mushroom, wild spinach. I showed you how to sear those mushrooms up properly. So you got that. And then Sebastian.
It's island.
Floating island.
Floating island with marshmallow with
Caramel cage.
caramel cage.
How do you say
So-
floating island in French?
Il flottante.
Il flottant. Cool. Very classic dessert here. Very delicious.
And thank you, Greg, for this cool.
Yeah, thank you.
See
Again?
you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for coming.
Next dish.
Yeah, I'm going to have Sebastian on again, hopefully show you some more
For the
pastry
next menu.
for the next menu. Not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Sure it's going to be delicious. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We really love sharing this information with you. And, you know, food's just it's a beautiful thing. Brings everybody together. We love to eat. We're going to go enjoy this right now. Again, we can send our comments to cuisinecam2@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook at Cuisine Cam. Also, you can check out Sebastian has Pastry Cam. I know he has a lot of students right now. He teaches a lot of people right at their own home, different levels of pastry. Very awesome guy, a good friend of mine. We're so happy to have him. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you all next week. Hope you enjoyed it. Au revoir.
Thank you.
Merci.
Bye. Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.